Alright, let's see what the hunts are. There was a few of them. Everything's popping off right now. What? Okay. Alright. There's like 5 of them. Alright. I'm gonna write these down so I don't forget. Don't need any of these. The Belcoy. Oh, Belcroy, my bad. Desert. Mechia. Black Boulder. Mm-hmm. So there's not much to this one. It's just a black boulder-ish, maybe a bigger one. Oh, I pressed the wrong button. No, go. Yeah, I don't. Go away! I pressed the wrong button! Okay. When you accidentally press Spotify instead, it's fine, probably. Okay. So there's not much on that one. This one was... Soul... Stairs. Mechia. Field of Grava. And Bilekin. I don't know if that will help me any, but usually they're pretty big enough and they usually, like, make it clear where they are, so who knows. Malkin is the Cattery. Talamil to Jaw. Then Canyon. Okay. Nine of Knives is in the Jaw. to Drake's Fang. And then regular worlds. And that is a question mark one, so that's interesting. It is an S rank though. Rosarian Ruins. So past Village Gate, basically. Okay, so I don't know if that's gonna help me much, but I guess we'll find out. Okay, so I guess pretty much all of these are from Dalmekia, besides maybe Rosaria. I might speak to Otto just so I can get Jill back in my party. Is she in my party? I don't know for sure. Let's talk to Otto first, just so I can get Jill back before then.
Clive, you're back.
I am. And with glad tidings for once. Hugo Kupka is no more.
Well, be. All of our comrades who lost their lives back at Sid's place be smiling down at you right now.
We had a stolus from Lubor saying Drake's Fang had fallen. I expect that was your doing as well, was it?
It's a long story.
One for the history books, I'll bet.
Welcome home, Clive.
It's good to be back. You look better.
I feel it. Which means I'm coming on your next little adventure. You're not leaving me behind again.
Wouldn't dream of it. Otto, any word on the royalist movement since I've been away?
Shouldn't you be putting your feet up? If you really want to know, go and have a word with Vivian.
Thank you. I will.
But not right now. I just want Jill back in my party.
If you're desperate to know more about Walloon, Vivian's your girl. But if I were you, I'd be heading straight to my bed.
Yeah, seriously. My dude has had a long night, day, multiple days. I don't know what time frame this is now anymore, but he's had a long trip, man. Fucking rest, Clive.
Not bad for a boy from the Imperial Barracks, eh?
It's good to have you back. I was worried.
Meanwhile, we've been worried about Jill this entire time.
At every border crossing. Well, no surprises there.
Okay, so
Just saying
actually,
off the drink.
old map. That's what I wanted. So Demekia is basically where all of these are taking place. The question is where we want to start with these. There is one in the draw. So I guess we can just go there. And that should be the A rank brigand one. Gunmill to Drake's Fang, which I would assume is probably not a place I can get to now, but well, no. Where was Drake's Fang at again? In map-wise? I would assume it was down here somewhere-ish, right? Maybe I'm wrong. Rosaria. Well, I'll just go through this way and see. Oh, she's not actually in my party right now. God. Okay, fine. First I'm gonna pet. Well, I'm gonna give him treats first, I guess. I'm going to... I guess I'll talk to Vivian so I can get Jill back actually in the party. But I want to take care of these hunts before I go too crazy with story. Just to get them out of the way. Do you say something new now?
You have told me the gentleman who visited earlier, the one with the loud
Oh,
voice,
yeah.
is your uncle. I did think there was a resemblance.
Alright, fine.
Ah, the conquering hero returns. And with hardly a scratch
I don't know about that.
I may have picked up one or two.
Well, the fact that you came straight to me instead of visiting our resident physiker suggests that you picked up something more important. A scent. The scent of Waludas.
The very same. But whatever plans Kupka was hatching with the Royalists, he took them to his grave. As did his men. Slaughtered by the orcs who'd taken over the Fang. Orcs, Vivian. I've never seen such creatures in Storm before. The Waludas must have ferried them over from Ash, but why? Why work to rescue Kupka only to invade his home, the mother crystal of an allied nation, and let both fall? It makes no sense.
Do you know the tale of the blind men and the Adamantus? One can often be led astray by focusing too closely on individual details. One must instead see the bigger picture. And what bigger picture is there than my map? The kingdom of Waloed claims dominion over all of Ash. It is a nation forged by the bloody conquest of Barnabas Tharm, the dominant of Odin. The Canvarian War of Independence in 849. The Battle of the Twin Realms in 865. The Battle of Belinus Tor in 873. Wheresoever his armies fought, Odin was found where the fighting was fiercest. But of late, the warrior king appears to have laid his sword to rest. Battle rages for control of the crystalline dominion. Yet Tharm sends not a single ship in support of his Dhalmekian allies. Meanwhile, the Blight ravages great swathes of Ash. Yet warlike Waloed shows not the faintest interest in laying claim to untouched lands. So why go to the trouble of sending an army of orcs into the heart of Drake's Fang, only to make no attempt to claim the Mother Crystal for Waloed? It can hardly be for lack of men. Tharm's armies rival any in the Twins. No. We have not seen the last of the Waloed standard. Odin will ride again. It is but a question of when. And on that day, who will be trampled underfoot? In summary, I know not to what end the Royalists betrayed Kupka. I know only that it is part of some broader scheme. A scheme tied to the ambitions of one man.
King Barnabas.
But there is no need to wallow in confusion. If one is to cure a sickness, one must first identify the symptoms. And your Lord Uncle has volunteered to do just that by keeping an eye on the Royalists' movements.
He's really throwing himself into this.
Indeed he is. Which means all that remains for us to do is await his reports. Well, not quite all in your case. The people of the Hideaway must hear the news. Justice has been done. Hugo Kupka is dead. The wounds he left that night are still raw, especially for those who lived with Sid the longest. Tell them that those wounds might finally begin to heal. Consider it the price of today's instruction.
I've never known you to be sentimental.
What can I say? I am only human. And we are, all of us, sentimental animals at heart.
I suppose we are. Very well. I'll go and spread the word.
Ah, my favorite pupil.
Kupka and the Fang were bedrock upon which the Republic stood. Now that both have crumbled, Dhalmekia's descent into chaos is all but assured.
So what of its parliament?
You ask. Will the ministers not take it upon themselves to pick up the pieces of their crumbling nation? I doubt it. They have little love for their people, only their own preservation.
Which leaves but one man.
Standing between Dhalmekia and disaster, the former Field Marshal Eugen Havel. If any is to pick up the baton of command, shall surely be he. But as the bitter tides of ire and avarice rise around him, how long will he be able to keep his head above water, I wonder. I'm assuming this is going to be updated.
Today?
Yeah.
Here you are. The state of the realm is ever-changing, Clive.
That bastard's shadow loomed over us all for far too long. Thanks for snuffing him out, Clive.
Okay, do I have
We're seeing troops amassing at every border.
Jill now? Can I do these hunts? There's stuff there, looks like. Aside from telling them what's good. Yeah, so I'm gonna try this again. Alright, Jill, are you with me this time? Jill? Jill! You're killing me here. Fine. Like, the first time I don't want to do story just yet. Because it's usually always I want to do story, but I just want to get these out of the way, but I don't want to do it without Jill, because that's just one less person to have. Fine.
Ah, Clive. Have you come seeking the gift of knowledge?
No. To share mine, actually. Hugo Kupka is dead.
Oh, my. Can it really be true?
Look, he's crying. He is. Big baby.
And with good reason, children. These are tears of joy. We must offer up a prayer to your parents that the heavens might weep with us. There shall be no lessons today, only thanksgiving and merrymaking. Go, put away your things.
All right. Brilliant.
Finally, a new dawn has broken.
It has.
Thank you, Clive. I cannot wait to share the good news.
Hippocrates. After Kupka fell, Ultima came to me. I need to know what he is. Have you learned anything.
Alas, no. And not for want of trying. I have scoured nigh every historical tome in our collection and found nothing. Not even the sort of conspicuous absence that might suggest a concealment of fact. One is almost tempted to conclude that such a creature never existed.
But I saw him. With my own eyes.
I don't doubt that you did. Alas, it seems you are the only one who has. To others, he reveals naught. We see only that which he leaves in his wake, like some terrible force of nature beyond the ken of mortal man.
A bringer of death.
Whether the Ultima you met with was the being itself, or merely another projection of its power, I know not. But until I do, my investigations shall continue.
Thank you. It means a lot.
It's like, oh yeah, you know, sure, we've taken care of Koopa, but an even greater shadow looms among us, and I'm sure it's a war of some kind, because, you know, that seems to be the way this is going. And also, if nothing else, have them research Mythos.
The man who hurt your mother and father is gone. I'm sure they're looking down on us now and smiling. I'm smiling too. Yeah, me too. Thanks, Sid.
Oh, right there. Okay. I was like, where?
Not bad for a boy from the Imperial Barracks,
Now
eh?
you're saying the same thing?
Welcome back, Sid. Oh, keep your mug handy.
I forgot what ordering around would do. Hey, buddy. Just hanging out here. Okay.
Welcome home, Clive. I was hoping you'd be back soon.
Blackthorn. Do you have a moment?
What is it? I'm busy.
Now you'll want to
I
know.
wanted to tell you that Hugo Kupka is dead.
I can't tell you how long I've been waiting to hear those words. This is it then. A new beginning under a new Sid.
I'll try to live up to the name.
What do you need? Good bloody riddance.
If there was ever a man who deserved a rusty knife in the gut, it was that prick. Not that I'd let you carry around a rusty knife. His death probably won't bring back the people we lost, but it'll ease a few hearts.
We're included.
Thank you. Okay, what do you got?
The same for you, dear.
Enhancer. Uh-huh, okay. Diamond sword as well.
Anything else?
There's that. I went right past her. That's fine.
Well, someone looks pleased with himself. It's true what I'm hearing, then.
Nothing escapes you, Lady Karen. It's true. Kupka is dead.
No more looking over our shoulders, then. Good. Start to get a crick in my neck. Don't let it go to your head, though.
Right. Let's see if Otto has anything else for me.
And what can I do for you? It's a relief.
Feels like we can breathe again. No more living in fear.
Thank you, Clive.
I know I don't say it often, but I mean it. Oh, and best of luck too. For many here, every other worldly woe paled in comparison to the threat of Kupka. Now that he's gone, we'll finally have time to devote to everyday gripes and grumbles. And as the captain of this little ship, I'm sure you'll be on the receiving end of more than a few.
Go on, then.
Alright. You can purchase those now, huh?
Finished, are you?
Let's, I'm gonna try this, because I think I've done it before.
The man who
Not just from me, but from Kenneth, too.
I'm sure they're looking down on us now and smiling.
You look like you could do with a drink.
I don't remember what this did. So, you know what? If anything, it seems like a good time for it.
Honestly, Sid, you're too nice for your own good. Do you hear that, ladies and gents? The next round's courtesy of the realm's most benevolent outlaw. Don't be a stranger, Sid.
So there's nothing specific. I like how there's cheers, but there's like barely anyone here. It's fine. You know what? It was a good time for it, I suppose.
I'm telling you, it's true. I heard it from Otto's own lips. Hugo Kupka is dead.
Oh, what a relief.
You have anything new to say about that?
Kupka's dead, isn't he? We don't have to live in fear of him anymore.
Anything? No? Okay. Just waving hi.
We're seeing troops amassing at every border crossing.
Same dialogue.
Supplies is there. It's the same.
Anything for you guys? No. Okay.
You barely sat down since you came home. Vivian got you running errands or something?
Just spreading the word.
So, the professor's got a soft side, has she? I'd never have guessed.
No. She was right, though. Everyone was glad to hear the news.
Ah, but you ain't told everyone. I can think of plenty of friends back at the old Hideaway who'd sleep more peacefully for knowing. Not least of all Sid. You should tell
Oh.
him.
You're right. I should. And I will.
Well, when you do, be sure to take Mid with
Oh.
you. She's been going at it hammer and tong down at that workshop of hers, trying to do her father proud. I can't remember the last time she visited the old sod's grave.
Very well. I'll suggest it.
I was gonna say, why not tell Mid about it?
Don't think Mid's been to visit her old man's grave in years. So take her with you when you go. Let Sid see his daughter's face. If he can recognize it under all the grime.
How are you doing? It was luck, and luck alone.
That saw me safely out of the hideaway that night. So many others didn't make it. I see them, you know, in my dreams sometimes. Always tell them I'm sorry I wasn't able to save them.
But now
I can tell them something different. That Kupka's dead. That you avenged him. Or them, rather. And I know what they'll say back to me. So let me say it for them.
Thank you, Clive.
Is there anything
Good
other
luck.
than that? Oh, is this? Oh, this to show side quests. I see.
Always something, isn't there?
I imagine I have to go through all this before Jill is finally back in the party. But sorry, Mid's dungeon? Okay. That's one way to put it, I guess.
When it comes to boyish charm, Goops
Okay,
has
you have nothing new to say. Anything here? Anything here?
Editors started reading books that don't have any pictures in. Why would anyone want to do that?
I knew it was a good idea to have editors study alongside the children. It's really stoked their competitive spirit.
I have done it, Sid. I have learned all the letters. Every one.
Good for you, man. It's always a good thing to be able to learn how to properly read. I'm assuming that's what they're talking about. Mid! How's my favorite girl?
Soon.
Yes.
All right, Clive? What do you want?
I'm going to visit Sid, and I thought you might like to come with me.
Sorry, I'm too busy for all that right now. I've got to get this thermal displacement stack sorted.
Thermal...
Displacement stack. Here.
And this is for...
Only the fastest, finest ship the world has ever seen. The Enterprise. Me and my dad designed it together. Where other vessels rely on the fickle winds to drive them through the water, ours is fitted with mithril engines. And those things have got more push than a behemoth in a bad mood, and more heat than all the hells put together. Which is where the stack comes in. I may have already talked some tight-lipped shipwrights into putting the hull together for me in a little dockyard in Canva. But the stack's a bit more involved, so I'm building it here. The thing is, it's so involved that I'm running behind and it's starting to hold things up over at the shipyard. I'll come and see my dad, though, when I'm done. Whenever that is.
Is there anything I can do to help?
Good old Clive. I were hoping you'd say that. First things first, I need some parts meching. The stack will be made up of 3 major components. There's the plating, here, that channels hot vapors away from the engine. The helm over the top, that disperses all that heat into the air. And the shielding around the sides. That stops the rest of the ship from going up in flames.
A full suit of armor, then. Probably best to take it one piece at a time.
Then you'll need to start with the plating. Everything else fits onto it. I've got the designs and the list of materials here. Show these to Blackthorn. He'll know what to do.
I can't make head nor tail of them.
Luckily, you don't need to. The engine plating's basically just a very efficient conductor. Create a thermal gradient across it and the heat radiates outwards, which... You know what, just show the plans to Blackthorn. He'll know what to do.
She's like, yeah, you don't have any clue what I'm saying. Just show this.
I think Mid might need some.
I probably went the long way. It's fine. I literally could have gone the other way and it would have been faster. It's okay. Go on the scenic route.
Blackthorn, can I ask a favor?
Hell with it.
It's for Mid.
This my last chance to say I'm otherwise engaged. Spare myself the arse ache. Go on then. What is it this time?
She said you would know. Here.
Krieger's Tate. Well, I don't know what the hell you'd want this for, but I can make it. Won't be easy though. And I'll need help. Get Gav and Otto in here, will you?
Right.
Hell's balls.
So Lid's roped us all in here again, hasn't she? Typical. Still, if that's what it takes to get her to visit Sid's grave, I'll do what I can.
And, what is it we need to do, exactly?
Take a look at this. It's this plating. The usual saw grade steel won't work. We need something that can get very hot, very fast, and still keep its shape. That means an alloy. Something that won't break or buckle at the temperatures she's talking about. Which is where you lot come in. I need materials, and I've got my work cut out already. You'll have to fetch them. Now, there's a special kind of sand I'm after that you can only find out in the Valcroy. Stardust, they call it. As for the rest of the stuff, my usual supply should have it in stock. It just needs buying and bringing back here.
Well, we'll get it done quicker if we split up. One of us should probably give you an hand coach in the sand.
And the other can go and get the rest from this supplier.
Right then.
I imagine
Make your minds
Gav's
up
going
who's
along
where.
with.
We can get this over with.
Oh, do you pick?
Up to you who you take to the desert. I mean, Gav's good in the fight. He don't have my winning personality.
Ah, don't listen to him. You'll be in the lowest of low company with either of us.
Okay, wait, do I already have one?
You going after the Stardust then, are you? Which one of these two lucky souls is going with you?
Well, I would assume that Otto is more... Or, I would assume fighting's gonna have to happen, and I would assume between Otto and Gav, Gav would probably be better in that instance, whereas Otto would probably be better suited to just buy and gather the rest of the stuff. Especially with winning personality and all. So I guess Gav? I wonder, does it matter which one you do? Just out of curiosity. Well, I doubt it makes a difference, but... Okay, so yeah, it doesn't really matter whether or not, or who you choose for it then. That's kind of what I figured. I would assume there's some slight differences in dialogue from what I kind of briefly read. Didn't read on too much, just enough to know if it made the difference or not. But apparently it ends pretty much the same anyways, so... I don't really care, I guess. Gav just makes more sense to me.
Gav, you're with me.
All right then. So, where do we find this Stardust stuff?
There's a river that runs through the southern reaches of the Velcroy. It's the black sand that washes up on its banks that you're after.
Southern reaches of the Velcroy, eh? That's down past Dalamil. I'll go and scout the place out. See about hiring us a wagon to bring the stuff back to.
All right. I'll meet you by the river.
While you're off having a paddle, I'll pick up the rest of this stuff from Blackthorn's supply. Take care.
You two, eh? Don't go letting them fleece you.
Fleece me? I'd like to see him try.
In your own time.
Sounds like this river we're looking for is south of the Dalamil Inn. I'll hire us a wagon and meet you there.
I'll get us a good price. Is that what you want to worry about?
And see, that's also part of the reason why I'm like, I feel like Otto would probably get a good price for the materials. Can I now leave and have Jill with me? Or am I just stuck in not being able to yet? Nope, she's still not here, so that's cool, I guess. Well, there's a thing here, so let's just go to Lost Wing. Imagine you probably still have to push a little further in the story. A little bit more before Jill's actually back in your party again. Because I could probably take it without Jill, but honestly, I just do not want to deal with, like, S rank, A ranks, whatever, without Jill there.
It's all but spent. What do we do now?
The crystals we get from the tailor are all but worthless. It's not just the crystals. Bearers are having trouble with their magics as well.
We have to dig a new cellar.
If you ever need a room, Sid, just say the word. I'll have a bed made up while you eat. And that goes for your friends, too.
Oh, how things change.
Good to see you, Sid, as always. Master Quentin's out back.
Ah, Clive. Your timing is exquisite, as always. I have a concern which you may be able to assist me with.
Go on.
There are whisperings afoot of shadowy figures having been sighted outside the village. Rustlings in the undergrowth, suspicious noises. My people fear that they are being watched. It may be no more than a surfeit of nerves, understandable in the current climate, or it may be the prelude to something altogether more dangerous. Given what I hope you'll forgive me calling your nose for trouble, I wondered if you might investigate.
Of course.
Excellent. You might begin by speaking with the good citizens of Lostwing. Listen to their tales, and make what you will of them.
All right. I will.
My people speak of strange shadows glimpsed in the gloom of the woods. Either these are figments of anxious imaginations, or someone is out there, someone who does not wish to be seen.
Right. Let's see what the people of the village have to say. I'd better find out if this is just nerves, or something we need to take more seriously.
The crystals we get from the tailor are all but worthless.
Oh, sorry. Just jumping behind you. Oh, it's not you. Sorry.
You alright, Sid? Something on
Not
your
paying
mind?
attention.
There is actually. Can I ask you something? Quentin tells me people have mentioned shadowy figures out in the woods. Have you noticed anything unusual?
Oh, that. No, sorry, can't help you. I heard the rumours, mind, from the lads working over at the vineyard, but none of them has seen anything either.
Right. Thanks anyway.
Don't know who the lads heard the story from, but it's going all around the village. Shadowy figures lurking in the woods that disappear as soon as you spot them. Oh, it's enough to send a shiver down your spine just thinking about it.
You're quite talented with that rod of yours.
Excuse
I've
me?
got my share with it, as did my grandfather before me.
Okay. Oh, got it. Fisher. It's like, what the fuck are you talking about?
Word is, the Black Shields took a hiding at the hands of some bearers in the old duchy.
Who do you think they'll be taking that out on?
Excuse me. Quentin mentioned strange figures having been sighted near the village. Have you seen anything?
Nah, not me, Gov. I heard the rumours, though. I'm here most days, right next to the gate, and I ain't seen nothing out of the ordinary. Don't worry. Any shady characters try and slip into town this way, and I'll soon come running. And shouting, most likely.
Fair enough.
Thank you.
Tell Quentin he don't need to worry about strangers sneaking into this end of town. I've got my eyes open.
Do you have a moment? There's talk of suspicious figures in the woods. Have you seen anything out of the ordinary?
No, but I've heard something. Sound of scraping metal, like someone sharpening a sword.
Where was this?
In Lorbert's Pass. Was out foraging for herbs when I heard it, screeching out from between the trees. Ran back here as quick as my legs would carry me, and I ain't been back since.
I see. I'll look into it. Thank you.
Oh yeah. What else do you have to say about
I
it?
was in Lorbert's Pass when I heard it. Sounded like someone whetting a blade. Ready to slit my throat. Put the wind right up me, it did.
I can imagine, honestly.
Lorbert's Pass is our best bet then. What do you say, Torgal? Shall we go and investigate?
No, there's a shiny there.
You there.
Fuck! He's seen us.
Fuck.
Black Shield. Here.
Wow. How did they notice me? I was incognito.
We go down. What matters to us is that you don't leave here.
Oh, good luck with that. Oh, good. You got right into that.
You're finished.
Why were they here? Were they planning an attack on Lostwing? I need to warn Quentin.
Clive, how goes the hunt for our sinister figures?
I found some black shields hiding near Lorbert's Pass. They're gone now.
Black shields. The Empress's former bloodhounds, though they serve another master now. One who means to root out and destroy both me and those I care for. And it would appear the pack has finally caught the scent of its prey. Damn it all. I had hoped I would have more time than this. More time to prepare. But if we are cornered, we have no choice but to bite back. And bite back we shall.
I'm sorry. You're going to need to explain. Who did the Black Shield serve now? And why would that person want you dead?
Because I want him dead.
Who?
The former Lord Chief Justice of Sanbreque. All that I have built here is for him.
I don't understand. Why him? Why Lostwing?
I suppose it is better that you know the truth. I was a member of the judiciary once. So sickened was I by the injustice of this world, I swore to fight it. And fight it I did, in my own small way. I saw more than a few corrupt officials condemned to the very cells into which they had thrown blameless innocents. Men to whom the law was but a scourge to turn against the powerless. And throughout, it was the Lord Chief Justice who backed me, who was my one true ally in the quest to see justice done.
So what changed?
I discovered that he hunted bearers for sport. I was a fool to think he shared my hatred of venality and vice. His support for me was no more than a facade, a means of ridding himself of his rivals, a mask to hide the rot beneath. I filed suit against him immediately. His response, however, was rather more visceral. He had my entire family slaughtered, and he faced no punishment whatsoever. I lost everything. My loved ones, my livelihood, my position, the faith I had once held that any modicum of justice might be achieved through the courts. So I set about enacting my own. I tracked down every soul who served him, and slit their throats myself. But the man himself proved an altogether more difficult target. With money and power come protection. And so I saw that I would need an army of my own. I came here to Lostwing and began recruiting like-minded individuals.
And everyone here knows this is why you do what you do.
Of course. They too have lost loved ones to the bearer hunts. Seen faultless friends sent to the gallows to spare the guilty. All under the watchful eye of the Lord Chief Justice. Our wounds are the same. And our cause is the same. We are comrades. And our revenge is already in motion. We know where he hides, how numerous and well-trained his guard. What we did not know until now, however, was that his plans may already be in motion too.
Quentin.
Our time is short. He may move against us at any moment, unless we move against him first. My friends and comrades, it begins. Make ready for war.
going to change his mind.
Okay. Let's see.
I take it Drake's Fang was your doing, Sid. You really are quite the outlaw. It's only a matter of time before the people learn of this and seek to apportion blame. Lie low is my advice.
The finest fabric!
Take a sniff, good sir.
Now there'll be no one to man the shop. Gone, just like that. Without so much as a by your leave.
What's the matter?
It's my apprentice. He up and vanished while my back was turned. I'd go and look for him myself, but I've got a bakery to run. A bakery that's now short one pair of hands. Loath though I am to rely on the kindness of strangers, I'm at a loss. Please, will you see if you can find him?
I'll see what I can do. Do you know where he might have gone?
I wouldn't be surprised if he was off somewhere mooning at Drake's Fang. He used to work there, you see. Poor fool left his heart in its hollow.
Right. Then that's where I'll start.
Can't say I understand that boy's obsession with the Fang. Can't say I understand much about him at all.
Yes, they're quite carpets have pride of place.
Our hero returns. That was your doing, was it not?
Rumors of the Fang's destruction have already reached the long ears of the Desert Hare, and they will soon be on the lips of every man, woman, and child in Dalamil. Though I doubt they will receive the news quite so cheerfully as I did, this town owed much of its prosperity and protection to the Fang, and many will feel that now it has left us, so they too must, must to they.
As for me,
I know what it is to live without crystals, without wealth. It was not an easy life, but I survived it. And Dalamil has plenty of blessing, even without the Mother Crystal. Its healing waters, its proud people. What need have we for magic? It is but a convenience, a crutch. If the people need a new crutch to lean on, perhaps they ought to look to one another.
my ears are
Master
always
Noble
open.
says Drake's Fang has fallen. Does that mean the furnace is going to stop working?
Maybe. So shut your trap and get that order forged while you still can.
Something in the shop. I don't like the idea of that, because the guy's somewhere in the area here. So I guess we'll just do the main quest for now. This way, it looks like, yeah.
Looks like I found the river. Where's Gav? Sorry to keep you, Gav.
Better late than never. I've had a quick scout about, and I reckon round here's our best bet if we want to grab as much of this Stardust stuff as we can. Don't know what Blackthorn's planning to do with it, though. I asked over in Dalamil, and they seem to think it was worthless. But if Stardust is what Blackthorn wants, Stardust is what he'll get. There's plenty of this stuff lying about, just begging to be bagged.
Then let's get bagging, shall we?
We shall. Race ya.
So this is Stardust. It just looked like black sand to me.
Oh, just in general in this area. Okay.
That should be enough for now. Let's see how Gav's getting on.
Yeet. Yeet.
You finished? How much did you get?
Enough. I hope.
Oh, you win. That might even be enough for old Blackthorn. Hey, before we go, do you mind if we have a chat?
What's up, Gav?
Feels like ages since we had the chance to talk. You know, man to man like.
It does, doesn't it?
Back when you first took Sid's name, we were talking all the time. Working out what to do in that.
There was a lot to work out.
And there still is. Those shoulders of yours starting to feel the strain. Hardly ever see you around the Hideaway nowadays. Always on some errand or other. You can take a day off, you know.
Says the man who spends most of his time behind enemy lines.
Only 'cause you keep sending me there.
I know I can count on you, Gav.
Likewise. So you keep sending me wherever you need to, and I'll keep going. Safe in the knowledge that I have a home to come back to. Thanks to you.
Oh. Gav's a good guy.
Right. That's enough soppy shite for one day. We'd better get this lot back to Blackthorn before he slings his hammer at someone.
You go on ahead. And try to get some rest once you're there.
Oh, I plan to. Believe you me. After Blackthorn gets what he needs, of course.
Right. Ready to go home, boy?
I got everything Blackthorn asked for. How'd it go over in Dallin?
All right, Clive. I gave all that stardust to Blackthorn, just like I promised.
Blackthorn, got everything you need?
Yeah. Yeah, I do. Cheers for the stardust. Should be enough to be getting on with.
We should go out on maneuvers together more often. Or be sneaking around on your tud all the time.
I'll make a start on putting this thermal plating together then. It'll take some time, mind. So if you've got other things to be getting on with, I could do without you breathing down my neck.
Thank you, Blackthorn. I'll let Mid know construction's underway.
Suppose we'd better be getting back to work too.
Give us a shout if you need anything.
I don't come up with something soon.
You'll be pleased to hear that Blackthorn's started work on the plating.
Excellent. 1 down, 2 to go.
So, what's next?
The helm, of course. For this, we'll be repurposing fallen scrap.
Salvage from the ruins? I thought that material was all but impossible to work.
Ah, but we don't have to.
I'm sorry.
Just so happens there's one particular ruin that's broken into exactly the right shape and size pieces for what we need. What's the name back there? I'll give you all the details.
What's her name?
What's her name? Oh, Mid.
Talk to her back there. You know, thingy. She'll tell you exactly which bits of which ruin we need. You just need to go and find them.
Hi, what's her name?
Oh, Sid, is this about the helm?
Yes. Mid said I should speak with you.
I'll show you the plans then. Here you see the mithril engine, in which mithril is burned to generate heat. That heat is then harnessed to produce motive force. Excess heat is dealt with by means of the thermal displacement stack, which disperses it into the surrounding air. Now, were we to rely on thermal plating alone to achieve this effect, the rate of excess heat buildup would far exceed the displacement coefficient of the plating. In other words, the reactor would overheat and eventually explode. This is where the helm comes in. It connects to the plating, you see, and serves as a sort of thermal sink to absorb all that excess energy. Our experiments have shown that fallen ceramics are remarkably thermophilic. They can withstand and absorb levels of heat far above anything we are able to make today. And not only that, they're also waterproof and immune to rust, making them the perfect material for our protective hood. Why? If sea or rainwater were to enter the reactor proper, it would vaporize instantly. The forces produced would tear the ship from stern to...
You can stop there. I understand. Mid said we might be able to use parts of a fallen ruin. Where would I find it?
Ah, yes. It's in Lorbert's Pass, near Lostwing. The thing is, well, I probably should have arranged to have the pieces we need brought here sooner. You see, a certain unwanted visitor has taken up residence there. It's no longer a matter of just walking in and taking them. It's, going to be considerably more dangerous than that.
I see. Then I suppose I'd better deal with this unwanted visitor for you. Would that help?
Oh, very much. Thank you, Sid. I'll gather my team and head there right away. We'll meet you outside the ruins.
Nothing left to say, huh? Okay.
I'll be taking you all to a storehouse in the Bales. Leave anything you don't need behind.
Okay. What's going on with... Oh, right. Because of the war stuff. Got it. Okay. Where's it at? Go down there, it looks like.
You know what you have to do.
I won't let you down.
That his lordship's vultures should be found circling the village can mean only one thing. That he means to strike at us before we can strike at him. There is no time to lose. The final stage of our plan must be put into motion.
If you're ready, we leave at once.
No, I need to be there. Yeah, this is the path I was looking for.
Oh, there you are, Sid. Thanks so much for coming. The, ruins are just over there, as is the creature I told you about, I'd imagine. Would you mind?
Why are you so awkward about it?
I'll be right back.
The pieces we need are in the ruins, just over there, as is a terrifying monster.
Alright, terrifying monster. Let's go. No, there was a shiny!
Anybody home?
And there's a chest! Oh, Ahriman.
This must be our unwanted visitor. Time to go.
This.
All yours,
Staggered already.
Too slow.
Just die already.
The things I do for you, Mid.
Sid! Oh, thank goodness you're safe.
You shouldn't have any trouble now.
Indeed. Well, don't let us keep you. We'll, see that everything is transported safely back to the Hideaway.
All right. I'll let Mid know you're on your way.
I boop before my brain falls back to sleep. I appreciate the boop. Have good sleep.
Mid. Helena has recovered the
You
material.
know, what's her name?
She'll be along shortly.
Excellent. Another job well done.
And just one remaining.
Right. Right, the shielding. This one's a bit of a bugger.
How so?
The plating's enough to stop the engines going pop, but those things will still be spitting out enough fire to set the rest of the ship ablaze. Which is why you need proper shielding. A prison for the dragon's breath that's blazing away inside. I thought a triple thick layer of tempered steel might do it. Or more of the stuff that the Fallen use, but they'd both be too heavy. The helm and the plating are bulky enough as it is. Add any more weight and the whole ship would be at the bottom of the briny before we'd even started. I need something light. But I've racked my brains and I just can't think what would do it.
Well, if I were in need of obscure knowledge, I know whose counsel I would seek. Hippocrates.
Tomes? Yeah, well, I'd thought of that, obviously. I've got all the details written down here. Can you take this to him, see what he makes of it?
Right away.
One of my new meds in particular is hitting hard. Fatigue be real. Oh, yeah. Yeah, they do that.
I've been going round in circles trying to find something sturdy enough to withstand the fire of the engines, but light enough not to sink the ship. Should have bothered old Tone sooner. If anyone knows something I don't, it'll be him.
Thank you for the hydrate. Wait, before I go... I guess it'd be about equal amount of distance anyways. A little bit more, but eh. Either way, it's a long distance. Ooh, hey.
Welcome to the Patron's Whisper.
Oh, I can ask about Kupka from you.
Kupka?
I thought that bastard's death would change things, especially the antidepressants. I feel like most of them make people drowsy or tired. I can understand that. I don't know what's like myself personally, but I can definitely see that being a thing.
When I close my eyes,
I can still hear Jar's voice as he whispers us are forced to run, as he calls out to the soldiers to distract them. His words saved us, and I'll never forget that. It's just like he said, words are immortal. And his life his live on in me. Is that how you'd say it? Anyways, they changed my life. And his lived on in me, or something like that. Okay, we're talking about words, right? And I've wanted to thank him ever since.
I don't know how.
I don't know the right
I
words
wish he were here.
to teach me them. I don't know why they only do, like, part of what they're saying, but not all of what they're saying.
Is everything we've received and everything promised?
Like, okay, on one hand, I get that you can't necessarily have everything voiced necessarily, but, like, if you're going to voice a little bit of something that's said, why not voice all of it, you know? It just seems weird to only voice, like, a small section of what they're saying and then nothing else after that. Many claim to change the world. If you actually take it upon themselves to do so, you are an inspiration to us all, a nameless patron. The fire in our hearts, a token. Got ability points, fuck yeah. I mean, all the others are probably good too, but...
Best of luck out there, Sid.
Is it enough to get anything, though? I mean, I could, like, get those there and master that stuff there. Part of me wants to upgrade the, these. They are also more, so... I don't know. I feel like maybe going for the stuff that gets used a lot would make more sense. The ultimate ones would be really good, but... yeah, there's the master. Oh right, I forgot the different rings show what's left of the thing. Okay, yeah, so most of these are like 2. Except for these. Oh, okay. I get it. I honestly do not use this like I should. Oh, I'm thinking, like, honestly, it would probably be better to, like, get these, but they are 2, and I'm thinking maybe if I worked on these instead, just to get them out of the way. That's 2. I don't know if I'll actually use them, but... actually, let me go back to that. So, I can reset all the abilities. So if I were to reset it and... I'm gonna try this. Okay. I'm gonna at least learn those. Upgrade. Upgrade. Learn. Learn. Especially now that I know how some of these are now. I do like that a lot. Okay. That. I kind of forgot that was a thing. I feel like that gets used a lot. Those get used. Maybe do that. I don't know if that's a good call or not, but it seems like I use those more than the other things. Okay. What am I doing now?
We've seen troops amassing.
I probably could have actually saved. Actually, hold on. Sorry. I honestly don't even really use this, so. I don't really use that much either. So, maybe take that off for now. I don't really use the magic stuff as much. Imagine this also changes. Okay. Someone was getting drunk, I guess.
Hippocrates, do you have the moment?
For you, Clive? Always.
Well, actually, it's for mid this time. Could you take a look at this?
Shielding for a mithril engine. Whatever will that girl think of next? What are these notes around the edges?
She has some specific requirements for the materials. The shielding needs to be able to resist extreme heat on the inside, and yet remain cool enough on the outside not to set the ship alight, while also being light enough not to sink it. As you can imagine, she's struggling to find anything that meets her needs.
I see.
I wondered if you might know of a solution, or if you might be able to search the records for one.
Perhaps it is not a different material she requires, but a different approach.
What do you mean?
Consider the lake we have made our home. Its blighted waters eat away far more quickly than fresh water or even brine, at timber and steel alike. And yet, we have made a home here from those very materials nonetheless.
We have. But Bardolph must varnish every board twice over to keep it from rotting. And Obelus complains that without a constant supply of pitch. I see.
Early Gregorian histories speak of a preparation known as moon dew. It is said to be able to resist even the most ferocious flames. Before the dragoons tamed the worms and wyverns of the realm, nobles would daub their castle walls with it in order to guard against dragon fire.
So if we could recreate it...
It might be applied to some material or other in order to provide the protection Mid requires. As to how best to apply it and to what material, perhaps Bardolph and Obelus might be of assistance. I shall speak to them and see what wisdom they might have to offer. If you would be so kind as to procure the necessary ingredients, I shall discuss the specifics of how it might be most effectively put to use with our two friends. The knowledge of the past may yet prove useful to we of the modern era.
Thank you, Hippocrates. And since you're asking others to help you, perhaps I should too.
So you need a hand, do you?
We do. I'll be heading to market for the ingredients we need. I could do with some help. And some company, too.
The other can assist me in researching how best to prepare the shielding itself.
Can we count on your aid?
Always. Well, if Jill's game.
Thank you.
I am sure either of these fine young minds would prove indispensable in my research. I leave the decision as to who will go with whom in your capable hands, Clive.
I don't need to prioritize, it's fine. I mean, this is a no-brainer for me. I'm taking Jill with me, no matter what. One, because I like Jill, and also I want her in my party so I can do these hunts.
Shielding that guards against even the most ferocious flames. We could have done with some of that on Justinus. I doubt I would have survived that place with or without it. A trip to Northreach, though, I think either of us could handle.
So, Clive, have you made your decision? Who will accompany you on your little excursion?
Very well. So then, what do we need to find?
I have taken the liberty of preparing a list. Here.
White chocobo eggs. Pepio nuts. Are you sure this list is right? Everything on here seems very edible. I would have thought the ingredients would be a little more exotic.
Though these items may seem mundane, they have potent effects that are rarely exploited. effects for which they were once highly prized. So much so, in fact, that they were harvested almost to extinction, hence moon dews having fallen from favor. Now, of course, they can be obtained with ease. You should be able to find everything you need at the market in Northreach.
Is that so? I've been meaning to visit Northreach anyway. I'll set out now. Join me there when you're ready.
I will. Until then.
Alas.
You two enjoy yourselves.
You too, Talia.
Always.
Good luck in Northreach. Try not to get too distracted from the task at hand.
I don't know what you were talking about. I doubt, even though she's coming with, I doubt she's actually in the party if I try to go to, do the hunt, so we'll just continue on.
Oh. Where's Jill?
And what can I do for you?
I probably could start grabbing some of these, to be honest. Maybe not all, but some of them.
I'll be here if you
But
need
I don't
me.
necessarily... At the same time, I don't really need to.
There's talk that the Glassgate flood has finally spread to the world.
Keep them pilgers nice and chilled. I won't have you spoiling another catch.
Are those Pepio nuts? I can never tell.
How goes the hunt for ingredients?
I've only just started. I'm sure everything we need is somewhere amongst all these stores, though. Why don't we split up and see? We'll take a couple of ingredients each.
All right. What am I looking for?
How about you look for the Pepio nuts and some garlic? I'll find the other things we need. We can meet by the gate when we're finished. They sell everything here at the market. Finding garlic and Pepio nuts won't take long.
You'll not find a bruised fresh cuts. Come and get them before them.
What can I interest you in today? I trust it's all here. I hope it's to your liking. Could never have too many. Yeah, that'll fetch a good price. Could never have too many.
These are probably all crafting ones here.
Good day.
Okay, there's that.
How the hell is anyone supposed to afford that price?
Buy, sell, or be gone. Good riddance.
That's everything. Let's see how Jill's getting on.
All anyone ever wants anymore.
Did you find everything?
I did. Here.
Garlic and Pepio nuts. Perfect. Now all that remains is for Harpocrates to somehow turn all this into what Mid needs to keep her engine cool. But before we head back, would you walk with me a while?
Absolutely.
Thank you for asking me to help you today. Makes a nice change.
It does. It's good to get away from all the battle and bloodshed for once. Just being here reminds me of when we were children. Do you remember walking down Market Street in Rosalith, taking in the sights and smells?
How could I forget? What with Torgal's antics. Remember how his nose would prick up at the scent of sausages? He'd go racing away and we'd have to go running after him. Wouldn't catch you now, would we, boy?
Was there anything you wanted to buy for yourself over here?
There was, yes. Well, sort of. Molly in the kitchens told me about a place that sells particularly good pies. Thought you might like to share one with me.
I would. Thank you.
And I saw some bread. Big white cobs like the baker back in Rosalith used to make. What do you think? I thought we might get some soup to dip it in. But then I tried a slice of the butcher's dry-cured ham and it was just... oh.
You all right?
Sorry. It's just... you're right. I really do feel like a child again being here with you. Clive. Is it wrong of me to enjoy this?
No, not at all.
No, Jill. This is how life should be. And it's how our lives will be when our work is finally done. When we can live on our own terms.
I hope so. Thank you, Clive. Well, I suppose we best be getting back. I need to give these ingredients to Harpocrates and Talia. I'll see you at the Hideaway.
Take care.
I will. You too.
Welcome back. I hope you two had fun while I was busy helping Harpocrates.
No offense, I will take Jill over you any day. Nothing wrong with you, but I will always take Jill.
Harpocrates has all the ingredients. We were just waiting for you.
Really? Because I just teleported here, so I don't know. I think that was pretty fast.
How's work on the shielding progressing, Harpocrates?
Well, very well indeed. And thanks in no small part to your kind assistance. I was just explaining to Talia how we might best go about preparing the moon dew. And now that we have all the ingredients, we may begin.
You can count on me. I've mixed more than a few mysterious concoctions in my time.
I'm sure you have. What about the shielding itself?
Work is underway, under the watchful eyes of Bardolph and Obolus.
Apparently, it'll be ready soon.
Thank you. All of you.
Right then. Jill, would you join me in the infirmary? Many hands make light work and all that.
Of course.
Ugh, but I need Jill for these hunts.
Oh, and Clive, thank you. It was nice just being with you.
It appears our work here is almost at an end. A shame. I was enjoying playing the man of action for once. When both the shielding and the moon dew are ready, it will merely be a matter of applying the one to the other. Followed by a rigorous process of testing and retesting, of course. Perhaps someone ought to warn young Mid of that.
Leave it to me. Thank you, Harpocrates. and give Mid the good news then. Sorry to keep you waiting, Mid. But you'll be pleased to know that work on the shielding is underway.
You found something for it?
In a manner of speaking, Hippocrates knew of a substance that's highly resistant to heat. A coating that should provide the protection you need. He's supervising the construction and testing of the shielding as we speak.
Brilliant. I knew you wouldn't let me down.
Don't thank me. I'm just the errand boy.
Right then, let's start working out how to bolt all these bits together. To the Black Hammer.
You know, when I got into the smithing game, I thought I'd be making swords and shields, not thermal bleeding didgeridoo-dahs.
Displacement stacks.
Same difference. Whatever you call it, I ain't putting it together in here. It's cramped enough as it is. Let's take this outside. Mid, you get all the parts lined up on the deck. I'll take care of the rest.
On my way.
Oh, and bring me the biggest hammer you can find. This is going to require some precision walloping.
Yeah, that definitely wouldn't fit in there.
It's finished. It's finally finished.
Fuck for that. I'll be feeling my hammer arm for weeks.
Thank you, Clive, Blackthorn, everyone. That's one down and just 3 more to go.
3 more to go.
I'm sorry.
Oh, didn't I tell you? The Enterprise has 4 mithril engines.
Oh.
And we'll be needing a displacement stack for each.
Oh, yeah, you know, that would be good to know.
Don't worry. Now they've got a finished one to work off. My gang in Canva can build the rest.
Good luck to them, I say. Right, I'm off to get a sling for this elbow. Any other work comes in, keep it to yourselves, eh?
What's the matter?
Nothing. Just daydreaming. Thinking about the Enterprise sailing off over the horizon to shores unknown. Searching for a land untouched by the Blight. Just like me and my dad planned. So if the worst came to the worst and every scrap of soil in the Twins turned black, we might still have a chance. That's what she was meant to be. You see, one last chance just in case we needed it. But now she's so close to being finished, I've realized I don't want her to be that. I don't want her to be just a lifeboat for us to cling to if things get desperate. I want people to sail aboard her by choice, not from the lack of it. In a world where we're not just trying to survive, but where we can actually live.
I'm working on that. And I'll do everything I can to get you what you want.
Don't you always? All right. My mind's made up. As soon as the Enterprise is fit to sail, I'm putting her under your command. Sod our plans. I'm trusting in yours.
Are you sure about this?
Something tells me it's what my dad would have wanted.
He'd be proud of you.
You were gonna visit his grave, weren't you?
I was. And you can come too now that your little project is finished.
Right. There's just one thing I need to finish up first. Won't be a mo.
All right. I'll let Otto know you're coming. Meet us in the mess when you're ready.
Aye, aye, Captain.
told me she was building a ship.
Really? That's a ship. Let's sail it round the lake.
Hi, Gav.
Is that you done then? It's not roped you into building the rest of the boat, has she?
All right, Clive. Asterix. We'd finished sending half the Hideaway traipsing across the twins, has she? I swear, that girl'd do anything to put off visiting her old dad's grave. No excuses now, though, eh?
Not quite. She said there was one final thing she had to take care of. I'm sure she'll be finished soon enough.
She said that? In those words?
She did, yes.
Clive? Were you born yesterday or something? There is no thing. She'll probably be halfway to Canva by now.
I might still be able to catch her.
She's got to visit her old man's grave sooner or later.
Is that the thing Tomes helped to build? Yeah. He said it was some sort of chimney stack.
Must be quite a fireplace. The Enterprise will have 4 mithril engines, each needing its own displacement stack. So just 3 more like this, and we'll be finished.
Obelus, have you seen Mid?
Yep. In a boat, going that way.
Then I'm too late.
You in a hurry and all, are you? Oh, I offered to take her across, but she wouldn't wait. Just paid for a dinghy and rowed off. Oars going like the clappers. Got some life in her, ain't she? But anyway, I was on my way up to see you, as it happens. Got a letter for you. Urgent, by the sound of it. One of your uncle's men said I was to hand it to you in person, post bleeding haste. And you're here now.
Thank you, Obelus.
Don't mention it.
What tidings, Uncle?
A request for assistance. My dear boy, my journey to Canvar has been a resounding success. The friend I mentioned not only agreed to share the contents of his strongbox with us, but his considerable knowledge of the going-ons in the Free Cities, by which I learned of the endeavors of a certain young friend of yours. Though I, for one, believe Miss Tellerman's project will be quite the valiant enterprise, I doubt that Canaveran authorities will take kindly to unauthorized use of their dockyards, no matter how deserted. And if rumor has already reached my friend, it may not be long before the guildmasters are rapping at our door. Which is why I penned you this note. I would like to borrow your man Gav for a moon or two, that he might keep a watch on those who might mean our little fellowship ill, and warn us of any impending attack. I trust you will give this proposal your full consideration. Your loving uncle, Byron.
Trouble in Canva. Well, I'll need someone to keep an eye on Mid.
So what? Mid got us to do all the dirty work and then just sailed off into the sunset?
It, seems that way.
Well, nothing we can do about it now. But next time you plan on visiting Sid, you might want to tie her to something before you suggest it.
Don't be so hard on her. Gotta admit, the dirty work was kind of fun. Everyone pitching in, all that bollocks. Just like when we built this place.
You're right.
Anyway, we all set to head to the old hideaway. I could do with getting to Canva pretty sharpish. Wouldn't do to keep Lord Rosfield of the Seven High Houses waiting now, would it? Not after he asked for me personally.
Gav will be leaving with me. Will you mind the place while we're gone?
You can count on me. Just be sure to give Sid and the others my regards. All right.
Oh, by the way, Jill will be joining us too.
Good.
She's got some things to take care of, but she'll meet us there.
I hope she's telling the truth at least.
Sid's legacy. The dust-long settled little remains of the once bustling refuge many called home. Oh boy.
Well, Sid, I remember what you told me. But if no one is listening to what you have to say, you may as well not say it. But I will say this, old friend. Hugo Cooker is gone. His shadow looms over us no longer.
It's a pity the Phoenix can't be in two places at once. If he'd have been with us, maybe he could have done something for the lost.
Not even the Phoenix can bring people back from the dead. Life has a beginning and an end. So we must live while we have the chance. And not as slaves to the crystals, but as free men.
May we join you?
Lady Karen, what a pleasant surprise.
I thought I'd drop by and see how you were all doing before heading off to restock my supplies. It wasn't the most scenic view back then, but it were never as bad as this.
I know. The blight marches on. And soon, there'll be no escaping sights like these.
So our mission remains unchanged. We cannot stop until every Mother Crystal is gone, and their thirst for ether with them. The only one that remains in Storm is Drake's tail in the Crystalline Dominion.
Our next target.
We're going to Twinside.
It's the capital of the Empire these days. I wouldn't like to think how tightly guarded they've got the place. Not that that'll stop you, but we do well to scout it out before you go charging in.
We would indeed.
If you're off to the Dominion, you can take this great lump with you.
Goose.
Oh, I am sorry. Have you forgotten you're the most wanted man in the Twins? I thought you might like to disguise yourselves as the attendants of a travelling trader, assuming you've no better ideas. You wanted to buy yourself some tools, didn't you? Well, now's your chance.
You're letting me go with them. None.
Stop that! You break me bones, you great galoot. There's a caravan that runs back and forth between the Dominion and the Bocklad markets. It's managed by the Merchants Guild. Just show them Goots' traders pass and you'll be on your way. It'll be a damn sight less risky than footing it the length of the Crystal Road. That's for sure.
Thank you, Karen. And glad to have you with us, Goot.
Okay then. I'll get me things and I'll meet yous there. See yous down in Bocklad.
Just drags her along.
Me poor fingers.
Jill, you're with me.
Understood.
And Gav,
Already on my way, Captain.
be careful.
Aren't I always?
Do you see that, Sid? Your protégé's making a proper little outlaw of himself.
Wait, hold on. What's going on here? Oh, I have a missive. And something with the state of the realm. Hold on.
Is that the thing Tomes helped?
Mid told me she was building a ship.
And how may I assist you today? Allow me to educate you. Here's the latest information I have.
Oh, gonna make her dream a reality, Dad. I'll come when I'm ready. I'll pay you later. Hi, that's what you get. That's fair enough. Finally, we're free. It's always something up to something. Are you watching? Oh, man. Nan's letting me go on an adventure! Pain in the arse, but we all love her. He seems rather taken with Gav. Anything for Torgal necessarily? He was stronger than I smelled. Master says he's still watching over us. Oh. Anything new with this? Nope, nothing new there.
Very good.
Okay. And we'll check out that missive real quick.
They told me she was building a ship.
Is that the thing Tomes helped?
You cracked the crystal too? You're joking.
It's no joke. Drake's Fang is gone. There's nothing left but a crater.
Oh, quite a few of them, actually. Okay, off the record. I was thumbing through the Hideaway's ledgers at El's behest and might have come across something that might need your attention. Maybe. And by that I mean immediately. You know where I'll be.
Trouble with the ledgers. Shouldn't he be asking Otto for help?
Oh, so you can get quests through the missives too, apparently. A bad feeling. Clive, something ain't right with that hound of yours. When it pleases your lordship, come pay me a visit at the toll.
What could be wrong with Torgal? He seemed well enough when I last saw him.
And about Blackthorn. I opened 10 letters at the reading table, apparently. Cheers for your help dragging Blackthorn out of his dumps the other day. Thing is, I reckon he's gone and thrown himself back in, judging by the droop of his jowls lately. So I'm thinking maybe it weren't just the leather that was on his mind. Maybe there's other demons jabbing their pitchforks into his privates. I know you're a busy bloke, but next time you find yourself free, maybe we could go and ask the old bastard what's got him so hot and bothered, assuming it ain't just the forge.
Hopefully it's nothing. But I should speak to Blackthorn just in case.
Alright, well, I wasn't quite expecting there to be missions in the missives, but I am down for the side quest.
I've got a few more things to pack before I leave. I'll meet yous down in Buckland.
I got your note. You think something's wrong with Torgal?
So you can read. Congratulations. I didn't say I were wrong with him. I said something weren't right. He's not been eating me treats.
Ah.
He used to love cracking the bones from Molly's boiled brown, but now he won't so much as look at him. Didn't like him. Which is why I'm of a mind that his mind's on something else. You've not been working him too hard, have you?
No harder than usual. Is that it, boy? Do you need a rest?
Oh, baby.
What was it you said he was? A frost wolf?
That's what the lawsman seems to think.
Then maybe this all has something to do with whatever it is that's woken inside him.
I suppose things have been different since Rosalith. Perhaps Hippocrates knows something.
Instead of everything, you mean? Perhaps.
Oarsman, I need to ask you about Torgal. Something's not right with him.
He isn't ill, is he?
I don't think so. But according to Lady Karen, he seems to have lost his appetite, which is certainly a new development. She says he's hardly been touching his bones of late, and she believes it may have something to do with what happened at Rosalith Castle.
I rather think she might be right, though not about his appetite. All canids are instinctively inclined to crack open bones for the rich marrow that resides within, and I see no reason why a frostwolf should be any different. Accordingly, I suspect it is not a lack of appetite that afflicts Torgal, but a surfeit of it. If we assume that his newfound magics require additional nourishment to sustain, it may well be that the bones Lady Karen is accustomed to providing are no longer sufficient. Frostwolves, after all, habitually prey upon far larger animals, whose bones may yield altogether different nutrients. As to where one might find a suitable substitute, some antelopes that graze the meadows of eastern Rosaria have been known to grow to a size more than double that of their lesser cousins.
I don't recall ever seeing any that large.
And little wonder. The oldest and largest such creatures rarely leave the safety of the highlands for fear of predators. The last elder antelope sighting I recall hearing about took place near Cressida, and that was long before the village was abandoned.
Even so, it seems like a good place to start.
Good hunting, Clive.
Blackthorn, do you have a moment?
Not really, no.
This won't take long. I just wanted to ask how you're getting on. August was worried about you, and you might still be doubting your craft, even after learning the trick of that cuirass. Is there something else weighing on your mind? Perhaps sharing your thoughts might help.
That bastard's like a dog with a bone. Still, he's got a keen eye, I'll give him that. He's just, well, Karen showed me something I've never seen before.
And that was?
A sword. An odd-looking thing with a single-edged blade. The metal itself wasn't anything to write home about, but fuck me, the edge on it. You could slice a man clean in two with a weapon like that, and he'd be halfway home before he even realised he'd been cut.
So that's what's troubling you?
Nah. Not troubling me exactly. More distracting. Can't stop thinking, how do you get an edge that sharp? It's driving me mad.
And if you knew how to do it, we could arm the curse breakers with even better blades.
That's about the size of it, yeah.
I'll see what I can find out. Sharper swords are always welcome. We can't have our master blacksmith being distracted.
You're a soft touch, you know that. But I can't say I'm not grateful for it. Good luck, eh?
Thank you. Let's see what Karen knows about this sword. You're looking well, Karen.
We just spoke.
I want to know about the sword you showed Blackthorn. Single-edged and extremely sharp.
Running around after him again, are you?
I suppose I am, yes. But I need to help him find out how to work an edge like that. It's driving him to distraction.
Little wonder, I suppose. There's not many like that make it as far as the twins, and those that do go straight into private collections. Which made it nice and easy finding a buyer.
Can you tell me who bought it? Where is it now?
You think I tell people who my clients are? Suppose you're not likely to go nicking him off me, are you now? Fine. If you stop mooning at me like that. Lord Ignac's the man you want. Delmecian bloke. Collects weapons and the like. And he's got more money than sense, which is why he's one of my favourite clients. Reckon he'll still be at the inn in Dalamil, where I left him.
Thank you, Karen.
Oh. And is
touch eccentric. If you take my meaning.
I appreciate the warning.
Is that the thing Tomes helped with?
They told me she was building a ship.
Clive, did you get my letter?
That's why I'm here.
Shh. Otto might be listening.
Is this better?
A little. Listen. I've some bad news. It turns out the Hideaway may be slightly behind in its payment to certain lenders, and it's maybe my fault. But I swear to the goddess, I thought I had the numbers square. Sadly, that square turned out to be more of a circle. 0, you might say. I can straighten it out, I swear, but it's going to take some time, and I'm going to need help keeping it from Otto.
Bit late for that, I'd say.
Uh-oh.
There you are! What a surprise!
So let me get this straight. You forget to pay our lenders what they're due, and instead of coming straight to me, you get Clive to come to you. No, we'll dig you out of the hole you've dug for yourself. Clive, the man in charge of the place you've been cheerfully trying to bankrupt. And you thought this was a cunning plan. Why? Well, who needs paying?
Oh, just Martha. And the Dame. And, well, Lady Karen. But only 500 talents.
We owe 3 of our most trusted friends 5 million gil.
Each. 5
Oh
million
boy.
each. They lent us the bulk of the money we used to rebuild the Hideaway, you see, and, well, I must have made some sort of oversight.
I would say.
Those ledgers were my responsibility. And it was my decision to entrust them to you. This is my fault.
Do we have that much to hand? I can always ask my uncle.
No, we don't. And no, you won't. We've lightened Lord Rosfield's purse enough. After the king's ransom we had off him, he deserves better than to see our begging bowl. Besides, we'll need to learn to stand on our own if we're going to make this work.
All right. But that doesn't mean you have to shoulder the burden yourself. Is there anything I can do to help?
There might be. How'd you fancy taking these to Martha and the Dame?
Rocks.
Rocks, he says. Worth 1,000 talents apiece, these are. It was something Sid and I set aside for when times got lean. And I reckon 15 million in overdue debt probably qualifies. I just hope our associates' eyes are a bit more discerning than yours.
I'm sure there will be.
Should be me making the rounds, really. But you know how it is with this place. Orders to bark, arses to wipe, and all that.
I know. Which is why I don't mind going in your place.
Go. Do you know why I only gave Master Clive here 2 star rubies?
Because you'd rather Lady Karen killed me.
Because I'd rather Lady Karen killed you. Yes.
Oh boy.
Well, I suppose this is goodbye then.
Don't worry. I'm sure Karen will understand.
Really? Do you think so?
No.
Dead man walking,
Goat means well, but when he ain't overseen, things can get overlooked. 15 million of them in this case. Sorry, Clive.
Mick? Told me she was building a ship.
Is that the thing Tomes helped?
Wait, where was it at? Oh, it's over there? Okay.
Wish I could take one of our birds.
Well, that's it then. I'm buggered. Here, Sid. Reckon you might be just the man to help me out of a bit of bother, if you've a mind to.
Let's hear it.
Well, it's about this alembic the chief's got me making. Lovely bit of kit it is. Bung in a solution you want splitting, and it'll separate it out, just like that. Problem is, it won't always get rid of all the impurities. And with some of the stuff we need it for, that ain't good enough. Which is why I've been looking for something to filter the liquid we'll be cooking off. And that's where I was hoping you could help me out.
I imagine Ty could get some use out of this alembic too. Distilling medicines and the like. All right. Why not?
Proper job!
So what exactly do you need for this filter?
Nothing but bomb ash'll do, says the chief. Gave me a sample she'd obtained from the university stores. Couldn't believe my eyes. You pour the blackest blight water through it, and it comes out clear as a mountain stream. So, I did a bit of reading about where I might be able to get hold of some. And do you know what I found out? It's only the blimmin' bones of a bomb king. They leave them behind when they die, see?
I take it that's where I come in.
If you wouldn't mind. I saw a billet on the hunt board for one just the other day. Would have gone myself, but, well, fighting dirty great balls of flame ain't exactly my forte. You, on the other hand...
All right. I'll see what I can do.
Thank you kindly. And a good hunting, eh? I've tried to find a supplier for this stuff, but it's rare as Chocobo's teeth. Either someone brings down a bomb king and picks up the ash, or... I don't know. You wait for one to snuff it of old age.
Oh boy, another thing to add to the hunt board that I have not been able to do yet, because Jill is still not in my party.
I think Mid might need some help.
I mean, I could do them, but I don't want to do it without her. So obviously it's going to be next Sunday that we actually do hunts. Hello. Are you interested, or are you on the hunt for a bomb king, Koopa? If so, I have a bill that might interest you. Oh boy, let's add another one in here. Bomb king is Croc. I'm just glancing. Sandbreak. Fallen airship ruins. Okay. I'm not the the hunt for anything. I'm assuming not on the hunt. Okay. Well, I mean, I still want Jill in my party before I do any of these hunts. Which I can't do anyways because there's only one place I can go. Which will hopefully give me Jill in my party finally.
How are you feeling?
Better. Thanks to Taya.
I'm glad to hear it.
And Torgal helped too. Didn't you, boy?
I feel good, boy.
Anyways, how'd do my girl over there be? I'm okay. Not too bad. How are you? Can I cheekily? I can. Aha! I know we just got here, Jill, but also... Okay, good. Finally.
Clive, we weren't expecting you.
I wasn't expecting to be here, but it seems we still owe you a considerable amount of coin for your help with our rebuilding efforts. And though I doubt it's what you were expecting, we were hoping you'd take this as payment.
I'm stuck at this motherfucker for another hour. What exactly are you stuck at? I'm assuming work or something? Star Ruby. One of 3 brilliant gemstones acquired. Oh, these are what he called rocks. Okay. I mean, they are types of rocks, sure. Acquired and set aside by Cid for a rainy day, Otto now deems that the day has arrived and wishes to use the rubies to pay off 3 outstanding debts to Lady Karen, Martha of Martha's Rest, and Isabel of the Vale. Ah, yeah, I kind of figured.
A star ruby? I can't accept this. It's worth at least twice what you owe me. More if you can find yourself the right buyer.
Think of the difference as interest.
Interest? If word got out I charged that much, no one would ever borrow from me again. Anyway, why are you the one here asking me about this? I'd have expected Otto. Bit much sending the Lord Marquis out to settle your debts, isn't it? The old goat working himself to death again?
Something like that. Most days I think he's the only reason the Hideaway's still standing.
Same as always, eh? Back when the place was nothing but a twinkle in the eye of a recently retired Lord Commander, word is he was the first one Cid reached out to. Probably knew that without his strong arm and level head, the idea would never get off the ground. Cid may have been the face of the Hideaway, but Otto's always been the backbone. And when Cid passed away, we were all worried that would be the end of it. That Otto would just give up.
His death was hard on everyone. But it must have hit Otto hardest of all.
But he didn't give up, did he? Quite the opposite, in fact. If I recall, he was the one who nominated you as Sid's replacement, and rallied the rest around you. I reckon what he saw in Sid, he saw in you too. And don't we all? Doesn't hurt that you're half as stubborn and twice as handsome, neither. That, and you keep good company.
I suppose I do.
Store director wants us to start staying later because it's more effective, apparently. Why? That's annoying. Where's this other one at? Ah, the bone pick one. Oh.
Stay sharp.
Let's just say the dude is incompetent as fuck. Ah, unfortunate.
No holding back.
I just want to have to get off Ambrosia.
If I were a giant antelope.
Okay, until I have to.
Place.
Hey, come here. You wanted to pick a fight? Let's fight.
No mistakes.
You're welcome. You got the fight you wanted. I just didn't want to get off Ambrosia. Ambrosia. Whatever. Pretty sure I'm saying it wrong, but it's fine.
I doubt we'll find one bigger than that. You hungry, Torgal? Get him!
Over here! You lose.
I'm getting close to another level.
No. Will it be enough, I wonder?
Time to get back. Good luck, man. Oh, look at him. Cutie.
I say that answers my question. Which means we owe the lawsmen our thanks. You're just a big puppy, aren't you? A very big puppy.
Yes. He's a good boy. Catch you later.
You do know you can take that with you, Torgal. Lady Karen will be relieved to hear you've got your appetite back. Come on, boy.
Of course, we have to take care of our boy.
Get it, boy.
Hold on, I gotta pet him.
You all right, boy?
Yes. Give him good pets.
I noticed you and Torgal had gone off somewhere. Take him for a walk, did you?
You could say that.
So, Molly's leftovers weren't good enough, eh? That'll teach me for treating you like you're still a pup. All right, no need to shout. Now we know what you're after, I can see about getting some in.
Speaking of which, I brought one for later. Can I leave it with you?
One. There's actually 5.
You can, aye. They're nice like that. In return, you can thank Tomes for me. The bloody know-it-all.
I was just on my way to see him.
Ah, Clive. Were you able to locate your quarry?
We were indeed, Lawsman. You pointed us in exactly the right direction. And Torgal's been a very happy hound ever since.
Very good, very good.
Lady Karen sends her thanks, by the way, for your part in solving the mystery.
Ah. But that reminds me. After your last visit, I found myself pondering Torgal's talents. Do you recall our conversation concerning Lady Jill's role in Torgal's transformation?
About how she somehow woke the power within him.
Precisely that. A reasonable conclusion, I thought, but one which raised certain questions in my mind. You see, the Fenrir of legend served Shiva and Shiva alone. And while the powers attributed to him are certainly impressive, the records imply they are somewhat different in nature to those you described Torgal as having used.
What are you suggesting?
That Torgal may be the beneficiary of more than one icon's power. Consider that in addition to Lady Jill, he has served as a loyal companion to you, your brother, and even the late Cid. In short, the icons hitherto near at hand, or should I say at paw, have been diverse and plenty, and that number has only grown as the realm's dominance have fallen to your sword. One can but speculate as to how all of this has affected Torgal.
He has seemed more fierce of late.
If I'm not mistaken, he will grow fiercer still. We are fortunate indeed to be able to count him amongst our allies and not our adversaries.
Oh, he's more than an ally. He's a friend.
Look, there's the level. Slightly increased Torgal's attack potency. Oh, it's right there. Alright, well... I don't think I have the time to hunt right now. I was afraid of that. So I guess we'll just try to do a different side quest for now.
People take notice of wealthy men. Shouldn't be too hard to track down Karen's collector.
Back again, are you? Any more trouble and you'll be barred for life, however deep your friend's pockets might be.
I mean, fair enough. We did kind of wreck the place.
Fang is gone. The whole mother crystal gone. What are we gonna do?
Calm yourself. We don't know for sure. It could have just been a tremor.
Yeah. You. Listen. I've got this theory. The fallen. I don't think they all fell. Some of them are still living among us. You could be one of them. I could be one of them.
Alright. Conspiracy theorist.
Welcome. If you're hoping for a bed, I'm afraid you'll have to look elsewhere. One of our wealthier patrons has purchased the use of every room, hoping to keep out the riffraff, as he puts it.
Huh. You were up here, apparently.
My reputation will be ruined! Ruined!
Calm yourself, Lord Ignac, I beg of you, before you do yourself a mischief.
Pardon the intrusion, but...
Out! Get out! I paid for these rooms so I wouldn't be disturbed. Leave me be!
Please, allow me to apologize. His lordship is going through a difficult time, and he's never been fond of guests arriving unannounced.
Redeem! Get rid of the filthy oaf this instant!
Very good, Lord Ignac. Would you mind stepping outside for a moment?
I'm sorry if I've caused you any trouble.
That? Oh, no. That's just how his lordship is. Though the morning's events have left him somewhat fractious. He's been dispossessed of his luggage, you see. The thieves also made away with a considerable amount of coin. Coin the innkeeper will soon be keen to collect.
I don't suppose a certain blade was among the stolen items. A single-edged sword. It was purchased from a merchant friend of mine.
Ah, you know Lady Karen. Yes, I'm afraid it was.
Then I'll retrieve Lord Ignac's luggage. But I have one condition.
You have but to state it. You are welcome to anything that is within my power to grant.
I want an audience with Lord Ignac. A few minutes should be enough. Then I'll be on my way.
A condition I would be a fool to refuse. Of course, you shall have your audience.
I don't suppose you saw where the thieves went.
I did not, no. Though some discreet inquiries made on his lordship's behalf mean that I know where you might find them. The bandit's bed. Every ill-gotten coin in Dalamon is said to pass through that disreputable corner of the Valcroy.
Then that's where I'm heading.
I shall speak to Lord Ignac in your absence, and arrange for an audience upon your triumphant return.
That will be very kind of you.
Farewell, and best of luck. It's a wonder the Republic tolerates the existence of the bandit's bed. You would have thought a few dozen good men might put an end to the problem. Then again, what commander would want to march his troop into the Valcroy?
I take it Drake's Fang was your doing, Sid.
Oh, we had this conversation already.
Where did all the men of the rock go?
Lights and foots!
Oh, where was this? Maybe it's this, yeah, okay, this one here.
Good day, my lord.
Orchestrions.
Thank you for your custom.
Oh, well, I could have just gone that way, but oh well, it's fine.
Over here! It's over! Well.
Helldiver.
Get him. This one.
We've got company! Come on, lads, let's tear the bastard's head off!
Kill!
Come on. Come on, come over here.
Nice try.
This must be Ignac's luggage. Nothing seems to be damaged. All right. Let's get it back to Delamel.
I hear I have you to thank for the return of my effects. What shall I call you, my good man?
Wyvern. Glad to make your acquaintance.
A formidable name indeed. Well, Wyvern, I appear to be in your debt. Redeem here tells me you wished for an audience. Is that all?
A few moments of your time should suffice, yes.
You're a peculiar fellow, Wyvern. All right, speak.
Master Wyvern was wondering if you could tell him about a certain single-edged sword you recently acquired.
Oh, a true work of art, that one. Karen drove me hard on the price, but I would have sold her Radim here to get my hands on that.
Huh, damn.
It was made in the Outer Isles, far beyond the Twins, and is used exclusively by the practitioners of a unique school of swordsmanship. They believe no combat should ever exceed a single strike, and hone their blades to such perfection that none ever does. Each sword is made for that one perfect stroke, and for that stroke only. They crack upon a second
Oh, wow.
blow. There's a brutal sort of beauty to it, really.
But how do they hone such an edge?
Fine question. Why, they use a whetstone, of course. Whetstones, rather. A whole array of them, ranging from the coarse to the fine. 10,000 licks with the sharpening stone, then 10,000 more. But it is the final stone which lends the blade its legendary sharpness. A mineral quite foreign to this great realm of ours. And that is the key. The secret ingredient. Wyvern, it occurs to me that my little lecture is hardly equal to services rendered. Take this, together with my regards. The very stone of which I spoke, far rarer among collectors than even the blade itself, and a far more fitting payment.
Thank you.
Pardon the intrusion, my lordship. However, it is long past time we prepared ourselves to depart.
So it is. I am locked in bitter competition with a rival collector of curiosities. I am one step ahead of the unscrupulous scoundrel, but he is hard at my heels.
And there are many other collectors out there.
Too many to count, but only one do I consider.
Damn.
Lord Byron Rosfield, and is a perennial thorn in my side.
I can imagine.
Farewell, Wyvern. May our paths cross again. Radim, we mustn't dawdle.
I think his lordship is rather taken with you, Master Wyvern. Thank you again for your assistance. Coming, my lordship. I'll be right there.
I mean, he won't be once he finds out who Clive actually is.
Trust Uncle Byron to find such an interesting rival. Now, let's see what Blackthorn makes of this whetstone, shall we?
Did it too early.
Sorry for the wait, but hopefully you'll agree it was worth it.
You learned something about that sword, then?
I did better than that.
Oh no, it's been sundered.
Whetstone?
Yes. But not one you'll find anywhere in Valisthea.
No wonder I couldn't get the same finish on the grinding wheel. One hit and all done, eh? Might not be so bad if all we ever fought were duels. Good luck on the battlefield. Your second opponent would be your last, no matter how good you were.
Even so, is there some way it could be used to give the Cursebreakers an edge?
I think so, yeah. With this whetstone and the right kind of steel, I could probably even make a twin of the blade that rattled me. But there'd be no replacing this little rock once I worn it down to a sliver. I reckon we get a dozen swords from it, if that. Swords that the Cursebreakers wouldn't know how to wield properly, and that would see them through a single fire piece. Nah, no point trying to copy that thing. Be about as much use as a wax anvil. But finishing our blades with a whetstone this fine, now that's something to consider. And what's finer than fallen masonry, eh? Or more hard-wearing, for that matter. Just imagine it. Good Valisthean steel with an edge as sharp as any found in the Outer Isles. I won't make a copy, nah. I'll make something much better.
I'm sure the Cursebreakers will be delighted. Just don't push yourself too hard.
Don't you worry about me, sunshine. I'll be working day and night since I was half your age, and I'll still be here when you're long gone. Hey, thanks, Clive. I mean it. I owe you one, August too. It's good to know someone's looking out for me.
You'll be happy to hear you said that.
I'll see that my debt to you's paid. First new blade I make's got your name on it. You come and find me when you've got the materials.
Right? I will.
Excalibur design draft. A diagram detailing the steps to forge a sword that to rival that of a legendary king. Huh. I'm interested.
What do you need? What do you want?
Oh, that's quite a jump. Okay, so hunts. Which bomb ember might come from the Bomb King. So that might be a thing there. Actually, these are both hunts that I need to do anyways, because the Grimalkin is another one I need to do. But I do need a Scarletite.
And?
I don't think she has it, but she had other stuff in here.
Or pleasure. If you're going to buy something, be quick about it.
Yeah, Yeah, I figured she probably didn't have it.
I'm not much
That's gonna
bothered
be
either
maybe
way.
the harder one to find. I would probably have to find specific enemies for that one, but I think it'll be doable, especially since two of those are from one of them for sure. What I'm assuming the other one is also from the Bomb King, so.
Is that the thing Tomes helped?
Mid told me she was building a ship.
Welcome to the Patron's Whisper. Your benefactors are a generous lot.
The fire in our hearts, the bearer's plight. Few are those who strive to lighten the burden borne by the crystals cursed. But if we are to survive the coming storm, we must stand together, bearer and brother, as you have shown, a friend in Northreach.
You earned this.
All done?
Clive!
Payback? Okay.
I'm sorry to drag you into this, Master Clive. It's just I couldn't think who else to ask, and you're always so willing to help everyone. Anything catch your eye?
Get cart. So there's still one here that I haven't done yet, it looks like. Okay, well, let's actually go back to the jaw. That way, I don't know, can I save while I'm closer to the guy? That's definitely the hunt, I would assume anyways. Okay. Alright, with that, I do need to call it good for the night. But, didn't get to do any of the hunts today, because I spent most of that time trying to get Jill back in my party. But, with her back now, I can actually start doing those hunts, get those taken care of. Maybe get a sword out of it, that'd be great. That'd be pretty cool. But I mean, we got some story stuff. Not like crazy story stuff, but like we gotta see more about Mid and stuff, which is really nice. Seeing Sid's grave is another nice moment. So there's quite a bit. It was mostly side quests and doing the Enterprise stuff, but still pretty good, I think. So let's see. It looks like Teray is on. So I guess I'll pass it on to her. Let's go ahead and raid her. I mentioned it prior, but there is a chance that, get that started while I'm talking. There's a chance that I might have some of my off days I'm not actually down for streaming to be for catch up, maybe, between maybe Persona 3 or something like that, or even this. I don't know yet. But I may or may not use those days for catch-up. The other thing is I'm probably going to switch my schedule around, days, hours. I'm not entirely 100% on that yet, so I'm not going to say a definitive yes, no to that just yet or when. But it is something that is probably going to happen eventually here, where schedule is probably going to change a little bit. I'm not sure how yet. But, more streams possibly. I don't know. Depends on how things go. But You guys have a good night. Thanks for joining me as always. Hopefully I see you either if I stream earlier than next Friday, next week, you know. Or, you know, stream days. So you guys take it easy. Have a good night. And be sure to send Teray many hydrates. And you guys have a good night.